let's talk about equipment next. What types of tools would you recommend that people get? And again, this is going to be like,
well, let's start at the beginning. What you have to have: microfiber.
Yes,
you have to have microfiber. Now, why do I have to have microfiber? Well, if you have cotton towels, the disinfectant's disinfecting your cotton. It's not really transferring from the cotton to the surface. They don't last very long. But in a medical facility, or honestly, we only use disinfectants because same thing with cleaning chemicals. They're less effective.
Yeah.
But if you're in a medical facility, it has to be disinfectant. So flat mops, microfiber towels. So when you do with flat mops, of course, flat mop frame, flat mop handle. It doesn't have to be expensive. You're not going out and buying a $5,000 machine to come do your terminal cleaning. I think that's another myth that people think, well, medical costs so much more than I could clean anywhere else. No, you're just more responsible.
Yeah, I mean, disinfectants are more expensive.
Yeah.
But most clients, if you can build that, I mean, if you're
billing for it,
if you're bidding it, and the client doesn't want to include it in the price, you need to bid it appropriately,
bid it higher
to offset the cost. But yeah, so you're not changing, so you're saying microfiber, the mop handles, the frames, a charging bucket.
Yeah, and I've seen people use just a regular, and we've got some probably on the cart behind Matt's head here is an operating room cleaning cart where it's just locked up, and we have little charging buckets that go inside where we have, soiled, and we have, clean and disinfectants and all that kind of stuff. So it's not expensive.
No.
But it is more, I want to say, I guess the term I would look for is you have to be more responsible for what you do. You're having someone that's knowing how to clean, so it does slow you down a little bit.
Sure.
Which also equates to more money. So if you could get started with, microfiber towels, microfiber flat mops, 18-inch flat mops, not huge, gigantic dust mops.
Right.
Little 18-inch flat mops that can be washed, and
a charging bucket, a pail, so you can do, bucket towel method. Yeah. And what's great is that you might have to go and archive in the archives a little bit, but a lot of this stuff is on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, you might have to back it up a little bit.
You might have to back it to 2020, 2021, but we did a lot of video on disinfectants, microfiber towels, different methods of disinfecting, because it was COVID and people were freaking out and how do I do this? And you couldn't get wipes, and you couldn't get hospital grade disinfectants, and you couldn't get anything. But so there's a lot of data on there, and you should take the time to look at it. I think it is also important that networking again, networking. If you have an employee, let's say, or a friend who works in an EVS department at a hospital, they're going to get way more training than you actually, based on what most people know. They're going to be able to tell you a lot about how they're doing things. And if you just happen to find an EVS director at a reputable, acute care facility, man, buy him dinner.